So we're on a 3-year high, which is really exciting. Record number of visitors over this last season. And of course I always have to point out that our season is not over. At the moment we might have moved from the domestic season, but if you just walk around you'll hear all sorts of foreign languages spoken wherever you go, and that's also really exciting. And we need to keep that going for as long as possible, because that's our next class, is how do we stretch the season. It's something we always talk about, but we've got to keep on pushing those boundaries. So attractions in the Cape Agulhas National Park experienced a 130% increase to visitors. The work 30% increase. Tsitsikamma and Wilderness National Parks achieving over 20% increase visitors year on year. Also, I think it's all about the festivals, the markets, the events. They're also very key in helping us deliver attractions, different attractions, and also I always liken those to the engine rooms and the levers that help us with our domestic tourism strategy, because we've always got to make sure we balance the two.
Load shedding is having an impact on tourism, and it worries me immensely because we're very ecstatic about our good numbers. This is potential. Visas, load shedding, but a whole lot of things that are potential. To really scupper what we're busy with. We have a working group, an energy change working group. It incorporates national level, provincial level, local level, businesses, all sorts of people in the green industry and alternative energies. They sit in that working group, and we've already had the first initial 2-day workshop, and we're looking at how can we find to remain competitive, how can we find solutions in this energy gap, which is going to be here for the next 3 to 5 years. And if you want the economy to grow, you've got to expand your brand, and I think that's why that initial investment in the convention centre was very important, because it started to shift that brand, and we're now reinvesting in it, and now it's already halfway on the go. So in the next 2 years you're going to see a doubling of the convention centre, but it's also what that does to how our hoteliers think. So you will see so many more conference facilities, business facilities in all of our hotels, and moving up the coast. So you'll see it happening in our smaller towns. And what happens is you create the right environment, and then decision makers around the world see us as attractive. We already host things like the mining endowment, where 110 countries come together to talk about mining across the world. How do we create more of those kind of opportunities? People come here for a conference, first time in Africa, they can't believe what they see, and then they think about investing, and they think about, well, this is perhaps a good market to be in and a business to be in, and so it has the snowball effect.